What's up, guys? Welcome back to RT2CC Comic Club. Justin here, and December 30th is I'm filming this, and this is just going to be another one-day recap because, Sunday, the market's not open, so I'm still catching up by day, and then I'm going to try to get back into the two-day recaps pretty soon so I can catch up quicker. But, yeah, I'm on day 14 in a row of uploading, so I'm hoping to keep the streak going. So let's just go into it. I only did one trade on the 4th, so I bought two Apple calls. $245 strike. At the time, Apple was like pretty much at an all-time high, but it had a lot of momentum going behind it. A lot of people were predicting it would keep going up, but yeah, we all know what happened. Apple's down to like in the 150s now, so I'm pretty sure I sold those calls not too long after I bought these, but definitely took a loss. But we'll see how that pans out later on. Let's just see how the stocks did, and then we'll talk about winners and losers. This should be a pretty short video today. So yeah, the Dow did, and the NASDAQ were not great. They both finished in the red, but not by a lot. And Amazon did really well, and Home Depot did really well. So yeah, I also want to point out the cannabis stocks, again, at this point in time, were on fire, and they were just going up a lot. You can see on the screen here, post a screenshot, Canopy Growth went up $6.68 a share, Tilray $11, and Cronos Group $1.27. If you look at the percentages, double-digit percentages for all three of them. So, I mean, we'll talk about that a little bit after this, or after I do the winners and losers. But let's just go into those so we can see how we did. So we made about almost $7,000 this day, so that was pretty awesome. Our Canopy Growth calls did the best. We have five of those at the time, and we made $2,300 that day just on those alone. And then Amazon and AMD did just as well. Well, not just as well, but almost just as well. So yeah, great day for those. Let's go to our losers. We had our Tesla call, didn't do great, the 350 strike one, and then Google, and not a lot of losers because we made money this day, so our losers weren't that bad. So all in all, a great day. Okay, so now let's talk about. I'm only going to talk about 3 articles today, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. But the first one is pot stocks fly even higher after Cronos details landmark partnership. And I totally forgot about this, so I'm kind of glad I looked at it. But at this point in time, they made a deal with Ginkgo Bioworks Inc. And what they're trying to do is produce specific cannabinoids at scale. And again, a lot of you, this is a thing that even I forget. Even after I research it and then I learn it, I forget it because it's so complicated sometimes. I have to keep reading it to finally remember what it is. But if you're new to cannabis and stuff like that, cannabinoids, it says according to this article, there are specific molecules in marijuana that can produce effects in the human body. Okay, now there's 2 subclasses of cannabinoids. You have tetrahydrocannabinol, which is known as THC, and then you have cannabidiol or CBD. So those are the 2 main subclasses of cannabinoids. So they're both types of cannabinoids. I'm hoping I'm getting this right, so if I'm wrong, please correct me. But THC, most people know it's the part of the plant that gets you high if you smoke it or ingest it. However, CBD does not, and so CBD is what a lot of people study for medicinal purposes. But THC has known to have some positive effects too. But yeah, so this article kind of went on to say that one of the reasons it was a good deal because so some cannabinoids that are found only in very small quantities, and that are ones that are thought to be potentially beneficial to a range of illnesses. Producing enough of those to test is very difficult. So what they're hoping to do with this partnership is that they can make a process similar to brewing beer in a microbrewery that helps them basically produce more and more of them that are consistent, so that they can test more and more of them and further make more advances in the studies of all that, of the CBD and its positive health benefits. So to do that, they need to do a lot of tests. And so if Ginkgo can help them do this, they will award them with 14.7 million shares. And so that's kind of the main details of this deal. And totally flew under the radar for me. I didn't have time to read it at the time, but it's very interesting, and I'm definitely want to check up on this later to see how it panned out. Maybe it did pan out. I don't know. It's only been 3 months, but we'll see. The next article, Universal Display Corporation named to Fortune's 100 fastest growing companies. Now, this article seems to have been put out by Universal Display, so take that how you will. But they did say, you could probably fact check this somewhere. I'm sure it'll be true. But they got ranked 60th in the fastest growing companies in the Fortune's 2018 100 fastest growing companies. And so I thought that was really awesome. I think Universal Display is still, doing well. It's just they had a slow year in 2018, as we all know. But I think 2019 is going to be very good for them, assuming that nothing crazy happens with the trade disputes and the Fed raising interest rates. If those don't go too crazy, I think Universal Display can have a really good year in 2019. I was definitely wrong about 2018. I thought they were going to have a good year in 2018. Looks like I was only right for that first month, and then I was completely wrong. So they did say they're gearing up for 2019, and I do believe them. A lot of people are going to be manufacturing more OLED screens and displays and all that stuff, and lighting and all that stuff. I'm really excited for 2019 for Universal Display, and I still have a position in them, as you saw with the winners and losers. Hopefully, I think they were in there somewhere. But yeah, let's go to the last article. Okay, AMD stock rallies for best day since Epyc Radeon unveilings, closes at a 12-year high. So again, this is old news. I won't go too much into detail, but if you forgot some of these details, it might be worth reading this article. But they were talking about one of the analysts was talking. Two analysts gave them a $30 price target, and one of the analysts said that he believes the company will ship server chips with a higher transistor density than Intel's for the first time in recent history, if not ever. Now, I'm not, an expert in this by any means, so I'm not sure exactly what transistor density is or how that works, but I'm assuming the higher it is, the higher the density, the better, just based on the word density. And let's see, what else do they say? They said that AMD's 7nm server chips are expected to ship in 2019, and by then, Intel's most advanced chip will still be based on the 14nm manufacturing technology, which this analyst said he considers to be a full generation behind 7nm tech. Now again, some of this maybe have changed in the next 3 months. I don't know if Intel is doing 7nm chips. I haven't looked at it, but again, I still am pretty bullish on AMD. I think they have a good years ahead of them in the future. They're doing a lot of things well. They're doing a lot of things right. And yeah, I still do like AMD a lot. So I'll link in the description so if you want to read the rest of this article, but it's not a really long article. It's pretty short. It'll only take like 5 minutes to read, not even. So we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to get this edited and uploaded before midnight so I can go to bed and get on a better schedule. So again, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Question of the day, if you want to throw a comment in the comment section below, just for fun, what are one of your favorite stocks that you're going to be holding on to for 2019? I mean, there's a lot to pick from, but just throw a couple out there. What do you like for 2019? And I would like to hear your thoughts. And so again, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good night. We'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks again for checking out this video. If you want another way to support the channel, please check out that Patreon link up there at the top. You get access to my private Discord server where we chat about different companies we're looking at investing in. I also post my current trades in real time as well as news headlines with little mini summaries. And you can also get discounts on any merchandise that we sell, like a shirt like this, for example. And if you want to just subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that as well. You can just click that black logo there at the bottom. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.